Hello everyone, Call for Zero. It was New Year's Day 2021 in the middle of Fauci's pain presentation. My task for the day to drive from Nevada to California, pick up my son and return. The total circuit, 12 hours. So I took off 1 in the morning and I stopped for gas in Nevada before crossing the desert into California. And as I was pumping up, this random guy, white guy, probably about age 30, came charging at me from the sidewalk. So he charged maybe 20, 25 yards with his fists clenched. And he's like, "You want to die tonight? You want to die tonight?" Like that. And this was like New Year's morning, like 1:32 in the morning. So as he approached, I didn't have much time to think, but I'm like, how am I going to respond to this? So as he got closer, I said, "May I help you?" And this really switched him off. His shoulders dropped and his fists kind of released. He's like, "Oh man, I know I shouldn't have I shouldn't have come up on you like that, man." Like he was all, I don't know, confused or something. So I talked a bit and I happened to have CBD brownies in the cooler in my car. I said, here's a couple of brownies. It's kind of like weed, not as strong, and kind of help you like level off. Yeah, okay, man. So he takes off into the night walking, and I'm like, what was that about? So I get on the freeway, I drive to California, I made it to California, and my goal was at sunup on the condo where my son is, there's a security door outside, a black security door, and it's metal and it's just painted black. And every year and a half, 2 years, rust starts to form on it, so I like to keep it up to, looking good. So I had packed a large wire brush and some newspapers to put down, and I had a can of Rust-Oleum black spray paint. So I put the newspapers down, I wire brushed the rust spots on the door, painted it, went to the other side of the door, sprayed it, inspected it, and just like hit the spots that I missed, and it looked pretty good. It was back to black, no rust. So my son packs his stuff up in the car. We drive back, and I get to my condo here in Nevada, and life proceeds normally. He gets on his laptop, and I wash up, and I put a few things away. We had picked up some fruit, I set it to the side, washed it. Then I did my routine walk to the patio to check on the plants and put some water on them. And I noticed that in the middle of the floor of the patio, it's just cement, there was a remnant, an overspray of somebody that had been spraying black spray paint. And it looked like if you'd put a coffee table down with like small legs, that somebody sprayed the coffee table black, and as I got down near the bottom of the leg, the spray got onto the cement. So there was 50-cent size circles for them, black spray paint there. Now the problem is, it wasn't me. I know better that you have to take it out to the grass to spray paint a table. And if you do, for some reason, have to do it on the patio, you'd put newspaper down, of course. That's one option. So somehow, I went to California with the intent to spray paint black. I came back to find spray paint black on my patio. And I thought about it, and I will tell you that seeing that overspray on my patio hit me weird. It hit me the wrong way. I'm like, what's this about? Why? And it bothered me. So I put soap down and I hit it with the wire brush, hot water, some more soap, wire brush, so it was completely gone. For some reason, I had to remove that. It was really bothering me because it was clean and then it wasn't, and it was just a very peculiar situation. As I thought about it, it seems a dual avatar situation occurred, and I do have a dual avatar, actually a multi-avatar theory on my channel here that you can check out, where I discuss how it seems like we have primary avatars, secondary avatars, and then one more level of avatar that are in play in our timelines. And we move left or right depending on the situation we're in. And I also think about things like how many times I've driven down a local street or been on a freeway just behind an accident, usually like, pretty significant accidents. And I think back a half an hour or an hour earlier at something I did that slowed me down 5, 10 seconds, maybe a minute. Maybe reheating a cup of coffee or cleaning the windshield before driving. And that kind of fits into dual avatar somewhat as well. It's like if my primary avatar just bowled forward and just continued down the road, I may have been in that accident. Call it chance, call it divine intervention, call it just how this reality works. And if you notice also on my channel, over the years, I occasionally bring up life after life and what I think happens. And I don't think we die. I think that's a big lie and a big deception, misdirection. I believe that we continue on, even if we are, say, in a very serious event that where our body is smashed. Okay, that body's gone, but there's another one. There's a co-avatar that continues forward with some people in our life, in our social circle, have the understanding that, he was in a terrible wreck and he's gone, and others have no idea a wreck occurred and life is normal and you are talking with them and life goes on as normal. This is how I think it works. And it's just another part of this major lie realm that we find ourselves in, that we're trying to figure out as we go along. Bye for now.